Welcome everybody. This is how to lift yourself up with your hands. So welcome to Muscle Meets Mindful. I'm Lizzie Brooks, and I'm going to do this tutorial so that you can gain some strength to be able to incorporate this into any arm balance, any strengthening that you want to do, any party trick. So it would be really good if you have some blocks, a couple of blocks, doesn't matter if they're foam or cork or whatever they are, or if you have some books or something that can just give you a little bit of height, and have those handy. If you don't have them, it's okay. They can just be helpful. So I want to go over what it is that helps to engage when we lift at all. So when we think about the core, and if you've done my arm balance tutorial, you know that we're not just talking about pulling your belly button back towards your spine, but rather pulling everything back and engaging and even lifting at the pelvic floor at times. So we'll just do a little test together. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, just pull your belly button back to your spine. And then let it go and breathe normally. And just sense into how that felt. And now this time, from your pubic bone, or right above your pubic bone, to your low ribs, to your sternum, draw an invisible diamond. And when we exhale this time, we'll draw that diamond all the way back. And not just the lines of the diamond, but the whole of it back towards our spine. So inhale. And exhale, pull that diamond all the way back. Inhale, and let it go. So it's not just having really strong abs, and it's not just, pulling the belly button back or leaning a certain way, but it really is knowing how to engage that. Also, to be able to lift up, understand it's not just strength, but it's also physics, it's weight distribution techniques, it's where your head is in relationship to your pelvis and your feet and your legs. So basically that you're trying to balance yourself out. If you think about a teeter-totter and two people on the teeter-totter, right, that can, depending on the weight of the front and the back, that can change things a lot. So same thing with any of these poses where we lift ourselves up. So we're gonna start, put your blocks to the side. We're gonna start with just some exercises that will bring us into the work of the abdomen that you'll need to lift yourself up. You'll need to use that. So come to an all fours position and take the tops of the feet down. So if you normally tuck this time, put the tops of the feet down. Knees are about hips distance apart, hands underneath the shoulders, and breathe here. And then we'll use a cat pose with the diamond shape drawing back towards the spine. So as you're ready, inhale, and as you exhale, round, 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 drape the head, drape the tail, draw that diamond shape back towards the spine. Hold, and then inhale, free it up just to neutral. So you don't have to reverse it, just go to neutral and breathe. And then again, we'll do that. Press into the hands, press into the shins, and then exhale, round, round, round. Diamond shape comes back, and you're drawing a real big arch into the spine, low back, middle back, upper back, and let that go. This time we'll do the same work, but we're gonna lift a little bit more off the ground. So as you're ready, lift one knee up and in towards you as you round. Draw the diamond shape back. And put that down. That's already a lot of work. And then other side, right knee comes in towards you, round, and back. Now we'll add a little bit of balance here, integrating the work you already did. So this time, you're gonna take your right hand and hug your left knee in and up, even lift your lower ankle up, and then come back down. Good, breathe normally a little bit. And then from here, left hand to right knee, wrap in, hug, lift even the right heel towards its own sitting bone, really engage through that diamond shape, and then exhale down. All right, let's stretch it out a little bit, and then come back to neutral. Now this time, take your feet closer together Tops of the feet are down again. And then press into the hands, press into the tops of the feet actively. This time you're gonna round your nose to your knees, although you're not gonna move your knees, they're not gonna come in because your feet are gonna stay where they are. So as you're ready, round head to knees, lift, 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 lift your knees, round your spine, hug that core musculature back, and lower down. This is really, really good deep lines core work. We'll do that again, but maybe you'll walk the knees about 3 inches in. That's up to you, you don't have to. Tops of the feet down. Oh, and I want to say, if nothing's lifting, but you're still engaging, that's still awesome, awesome prep work, and you will get stronger with that over time, so even if nothing's lifting, don't worry about it. Press down into the tops of the feet, press into the hands, use an exhale, round, 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 and then maybe even lift a little higher round. Breathe here, opening the front of the ankles as well. And then lower down, sit back, let's roll the wrists out just a little bit and shake it out. All right, now we'll transition to using the blocks. So the blocks give us a little bit of height, and what we're gonna do is put the block on the second height that you have. Definitely not the top height because you won't be stable there. So please, no, no, no. It's either the second height or the first, if you're a little more advanced, first height. So those blocks are gonna come directly to the side so that if you put your hands down, your shoulder is right over your wrist. Now, the knees are much more forward on this than they were when we were in all fours, but we're gonna use that same sense that our head is coming to our knees this time. And the same sense that we're rounding our spine and drawing that diamond shape back towards the spine. Tippy toes are going to stay down, so your toenails will be down. We'll use an inhale, and then as we exhale, diamond shape draws back, knees lift, head draws down. The head goes forward, so think about that way. We're gonna use that forward head position in a little bit. Hands down, inhale, head forward towards the knees, tops of the tippy toes down, hug in, round. You see what we're building here? And come on down. Even those obliques really get some work. Shake it out. So this might be where you stay and you actively work these things that we've already done over time to build strength and competence to lift in a little bit, okay? So we're gonna do this one again, really practice lifting in and round even more, okay? So instead of just lifting straight up and saying like nothing will lift, round, head forward, make space for it by arching that spine in that rainbow position. Hands down. As you're ready, find an exhale, round and lift, round, 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 knees high up, opening the front of the ankles, core draws back, and come on down and shake it out. Okay, so we're gonna change it up a little bit, and this time we're gonna just lift what will lift. So we're gonna see if maybe this time you can imagine that the heels and the sitting bones are connected. They're not gonna be connected, but you're gonna want them to stay very close. As you lean forward, use the same integration as before and see what will lift. And maybe you'll hover a millimeter above, maybe not, but you're probably stronger than you think you are. As you're ready, inhale. Exhale, press down, lean, lift, and maybe draw those heels higher towards the sitting bones. Lean forward. So instead of leaning back, lean forward, round in, use the whole of your core, and come on down. Shake it out. Good. I know it's good because even if you didn't lift, it's still good. You're still working so, so hard. So a little trick on that is if you have a strap, you can actually strap, or a belt, you can actually tie yourself up a little bit. It's a little odd, but you actually put it high up around the legs and around the ankles, and it will hold your ankles into your leg so that when you lift, sorry, I've got like a hair tickling me this whole time. Great for videoing. When you lift, you'll be hugged and squeezed in, and you don't have to do as much work in the legs. So that's always a trick. And then from here, we'll do it one more time, and then we'll try it without the blocks. Lean forward, inhale. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. What can lift? What can lift? Lift it higher. You're stronger than you think you are. Press down into the hands and come on down. Remove the blocks off to the sides and shake it out. And if that all went swimmingly for you and you want to try without the blocks, hands come down. I think I placed them a little more forward than when I had the blocks, a little more forward. You have to come closer to the ground there. Press down. And then a little trick is to cross one foot on top of the other to help you lift and engage towards that center a little bit more. Press down. These Tolasana and Lolasana variations, they don't happen overnight, so be very, very careful with yourself. We're just doing this one today. Hands down, lean forward, organs draw back. Use an exhale and see what will lift. Hug, hug, hug. And maybe come through or maybe don't. And shake it on out. You can always walk through. I'll do another video about jumping forward and back, any of that, where you utilize all of that stuff we just learned. So that's about 11 minutes on how to lift yourself up with your hands. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, place those in the comments. Please do subscribe. Please subscribe. Oh, I'm always begging for the subscription. It feels so wrong, but it helps the channel grow. So I'd appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and you're stronger than you think you are. Bye-bye.